guys, we got this great clip from one of our long content videos. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Enjoy. I've learned this after 26 years. I've been through these ups and downs. Don't over leverage your real estate. Borrowing money from the banks is great, but if you borrow too much money, and the banks will at times lend you too much money. Back in 2005, they started lending people so much money that you could go to the closing table and borrow 110, 125% of the value of the property. It was freaking ridiculous. My dog could get credit back then. They were lending money to everybody, and anyone who was smart at all could realize that there was a bubble coming, and when it crashed, it hurt really bad. So at the time, we didn't think we were over leveraged. We thought we had only about 80% from the bank, and we had 20% equity. And once the market crashed, our 20% equity wasn't enough. So now I would say we never want to borrow more than about 60, 65 cents on the dollar, unless it's something that's truly cash flowing and we can absorb the hit if the value goes down. But when we're borrowing money against something that's value add and has no cash flow, we want to be, if we're borrowing money, and we don't borrow a lot, we wouldn't want to be above about 60% of the value of that real estate after repairs. I hope that makes sense. This is the one part of the business that can sink your ship. As a value add real estate investor, if you get over leveraged before you have the cash flow and the times turn and you run out of money on the rehab, or you can no longer rent it, or you can no longer sell it, that's a painful, painful place to be. I've been there before, guys. I didn't sleep for 2 years, from like 2006, summer of 2006 through like summer of 2008. It was an awful time. Anyways, learn from my mistakes. Number 4, other people's money is a real estate investor's dream, right? Everybody knows that real estate investors want to use other people's money to buy real estate. And while we believe that that is great, and we love to partner with people who have money, I want to encourage you as the new value add real estate investor that even if you start out and you have very little or no money to put in, and you're going to do it all through sweat equity, guys, as soon as you can, start to put your money out there for work. Send your money out to work as hard as you do. Get your money out there invested in real estate, and have it invested for a long, long period of time. Think about it like this, guys. You're going to go to work doing whatever your career is for the next 20, 25, 30, 35 years. You, yourself, you're going to work those long and hard hours for years and years and years. And hopefully at the end of that time, you're going to build up a nest egg that's enough for you to live on for the rest of your life, and they call it retirement. I'm suggesting that you want to have your money working at least as hard as you do. And in order for your money to work as hard as you do, it also needs to go out there and be invested for a really long period of time. So the sooner you can get your money invested and keep it invested for a long, long time, and that means that you can't put it in today, have an emergency tomorrow, and pull out all of your investments and go back to zero. You've got to set that stuff aside. You've got to, some people would call it savings. I'm fanatical about investing my money. So whenever we make a profit, there's always a portion that we live on. And then we're fanatical about taking our nest egg or our principal, immediately reinvesting it. And then we always are trying to take some of our profits, usually half or more of our profits, and reinvesting those. So every time we do sell something, we have whatever our equity was. So we have whatever our principal was invested, plus we have whatever our new equity is, and we're reinvesting that. So let's say we bought something and we used $100,000 cash, and we sell it for $200,000, and we've made $100,000. Now the next time we want to put $150,000 into something. So hope this starts to make sense. Get your money working harder than you do. Get your money working and invested for a long, long period of time. And for God's sake, don't be afraid about having your money invested. If you're afraid to invest your money in a real estate deal and you want to use other people's money, I think that's a big no-no. If you're not willing to put your money where your mouth is, you probably shouldn't be doing that deal. Assuming you have money, right? Like, so if you don't have any money to invest and you find the deal of a lifetime, you're going to find money, because money will always find a great deal. But if you are out there and you're a real estate investor and you're finding deals and you've got a network of people and you're going to do a deal that you're unwilling to put your money where your mouth is, don't do that deal, guys. It's not fair to your partners. It's really not fair to you, because if you lose, you're going to have a responsibility to take care of the people whose money was at risk. Just don't do it. Just don't do it. Number 5. This is a big one, guys. You've heard it on this channel. If I've said it once, I've probably said it 10,000 times. As real estate investors, and especially as value add real estate investors, well, really just as real estate investors in general, go see as much real estate as you possibly can. Go see everything inside of your buy box. Anything that ever comes up for sale, try to call on it. Try to find out what they're asking for it. Go to look at it. and then make offers on a bunch of things as well. But the real big key here is that you will become an expert at real estate investing because of the sheer volume that you do. If you go and look at everything that's for sale inside of an area, you will very quickly know what things are selling for and know when you see the outliers. And what you're looking for as real estate investors is always the outliers. You want to look at 100 properties and buy the one that's the very best price, or buy the 4 or 5 that are the very best price. And you're going to make offers on maybe all of them, but you want to get the outliers. The outliers are where the money's made. Hey guys, thanks for watching that. Subscribe to our channel, watch this next, and then also check out the pinned content for more great content, guys. God bless.